I'm sorry. The heck? I am recommending. I'm filming.
Recommend Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, she recommends Leonardo DiCaprio, and you guys, she asked like for you guys to watch Titanic since Titanic is now released on Netflix. So go watch Titanic as she recommends. Hello everyone, how are you guys? How is quarantine? We're still in quarantine. So for today's vlog, I'm gonna be recommending you my top Netflix recommendation for movies, series, and of course K-dramas. What are you doing? Don't mind my sister. Okay, I don't know. So for my movie recommendation, first is The Breakfast Club. Netflix just recently restreamed. So The Breakfast Club is about like 5 high school students who have like different perspectives in lives, like they are forced to like socialize with this isolated thing that they are in detention, and you're gonna see like how they're gonna be mingling and be as one. Apparently Molly Ringwald was in it. If you knew Molly Ringwald from Riverdale, like girl, hello, you're missing out. She has like a ton of great movies, and this is one of them. So go watch. Next one is Lady Bird. We just watched it like today. Like, oh my god, today. My sister also recommended it to me because she is a fan of Saoirse Ronan. Is it right? Saoirse. Saoirse Ronan and Timothy Chalamet. It's about a girl who has like aspirations of going out of where she is. That's a very good movie, especially when you're at a stage in life you're realizing that is what I do now, is it for me, or I could do better, you know. And then the next movie is The Ugly Truth, because I'm a sucker for rom-coms. So The Ugly Truth is about a girl who has never dated anyone. I mean, she did, but she actually didn't dated. Like, you know the feeling when you're gonna get over a guy which you never actually dated. But now, like in this movie, she's gonna be discovering like another guy who's gonna be like the total opposite of like what her standards are. And then the next movie would be He's Not That Into You. This is for all the girls out there who has like questions of whether a guy likes you or not. This movie's gonna be answering all those questions. Enough said. So the next is She's Out of My League. This is like the opposite version of The Ugly Truth. It's not totally opposite, because this time it's the guy who was like insecure and why he's like, why is this girl like liking him when he's like a 6 and she's a perfect 10, you know. Next movie is Falling in Love. It's basically about a girl who's from America and she's gonna be moving to New Zealand, and she's gonna be finding and discovering like herself. And of course, like along the way, she's gonna be finding someone who's gonna be testing her in her journey. For the series, I highly recommend the 70 shows. If you want like a good laugh, please, I highly recommend the 70 shows. But just a side note, I didn't like the last season. You could watch season 1 to season 7. Oh my god, 20 minutes per episode. Oh my god, you can finish like 3 seasons in one day. I did it. I finished like season 4, 5, and 6 in one day. Then the next show is The Good Place. It's like a take on what happens to the afterlife. I'm sorry, I can't talk. What would be your life like when you go to hell, or when you're gonna go to heaven? What would it be like when you die? But it's like a comedy show as well, so yeah, I like comedy shows. And the next thing is Gossip Girl. If you really like the city of New York, oh my god, Gossip Girl is the series for you. They're gonna be showing like a lot of places, like tourist spots in New York, and also like the lives of how New Yorkers are in high school. And oh my god, it's so very classy and sassy. I like it. This one is victorious. Go back to our childhood, in my case in my teenage years, like rewatch the show and relive like a bit of nostalgia, because like those were the days where Nickelodeon was at its peak. I have watched like a ton of K-dramas, but these K-dramas that I'm gonna be recommending, it's like one of the underrated K-dramas, because I don't see like any, I mean some of it has like hype but not that hype, like for example right now like Crash Landing on You, Itaewon Class. So for me, I highly recommend the K-drama because this is my first life. It is one of the most like realist and relatable K-dramas, because it's like true to life, like it could really happen to you, unlike other K-dramas out there where it's like super, you know, like it includes like supernatural forces. But in this K-drama, because this is my first time, it's a very normal setting, like you could really relate to it. The next one is Hello My 20s. It's about like 4 girls in their 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, and about like how they're gonna be living their life as an adult now that they're like out of their teenage years. The next one is Abyss. I just recently watched this, I think like a month ago, and it's really good. Like, oh my god, the male lead literally looks like the identical twin of Nam Joo-hyuk, but I think he looks better. So The Abyss is about like this guy who is not so good looking, but he didn't found himself like good enough for his partner. But then there's this like abyss, like they call it, like the glowing ball, that gave him like a second life. And Park Bo-young is there, and anyone who's paired with Park Bo-young is gold. Okay, the series will be gold. I think I'm the only one from my group of friends who watch K-drama watch this series. It's called My Holo Love. This series is similar to I Am Not a Robot, but it's different because this time it's the guy who's like not human. It's a different take on it, because it's not really a robot because holo, so it's a hologram, but it's a different series because it's like a thriller and love story combined. So next is the My Secret Romance. Oh my god, this one, from the first episode, it got me. I didn't expect like it would escalate that quickly, because when you watch K-dramas, usually it takes about like from episode 11 to episode 12, episode 11 or episode 12 for like the two leads to like get together. You know what I'm saying? So My Secret Romance is like, I highly recommend it, especially if you're like around my age. You could really relate to it. So yeah. The next one is this school series. I really like it. It doesn't have a lot of skinship, but you could really feel like your butterflies in your stomach when you watch it. You could feel like what in Filipino, the kilig. Okay, so it's really good because it's a light-hearted drama. So for the last but definitely not the least K-drama that I highly recommend, that it's available on Netflix, is Fight for My Way. I really love the chemistry between Park Seo-joon and Kim Ji-won. Oh my god, their chemistry is impeccable, and the storyline is just amazing. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you could like watch the shows and movies and K-dramas that I recommended, and tell me like what you think about it. So if you recommend like other movies, please comment down below. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Christine. It's just free. Just go hit that follow button, and of course don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that's it for this video guys. See you on my next one. Bye. Stay healthy, stay safe.